วัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ กลับมาเจอกันในเกม Duck Detective The Secret Salami ต่อจากตอนที่แล้วนะครับโอ้กูผิดไปต่อกันเลย
It's a heart-shaped necklace. Looks tacky. Someone gifted Sophie a plushie. It says limited edition.
ออกจากขอโทษนะครับเสียงข้างดังนิดนึงฟ้าเนี่ยลดเสียงเล็กน้อยโอเคจำไม่ได้ว่าครั้งที่แล้วเราถึงไหนกันแล้วนี่คืออะไร
Someone forgot their phone.
มีคนลืมโทรศัพท์โอเค KTS อันนี้เป็นชื่อวงว่ะกดละน่าจะเป็นแอนตี้หรือเปล่า
This is curious. Why would she write like this?
อืม
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant.
โอเค
What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
อยู่ตรงนี้ก็พอแล้ว
Like this?
เดี๋ยวยุ่งไปกันใหญ่ครับผม
You're doing great.
ห้ามยุ่งครับอยู่นิ่งๆนะรู้ไหมอืมเราต้องไปโอ้ไม่ก็เยอะแยะไปหมดเลยขออนุญาตคุยด้วยเรื่องที่เกิดขึ้นครับ
Would hire me at this age? Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
ขอบคุณสำหรับข้อมูลครับนี่คืออะไรแล้ว
Why would Laura
Okay,
recruit
someone could
you
say-
to deal with the theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
ขอบคุณสำหรับข้อมูลอะไรก็ตามผมขอบคุณสำหรับข้อมูล
What a fancy nameplate. It says... It's a letter for an application for a promotion to Senior Customer Service Agent, signed by L. Angst. Finally, Manfred is out of his office.
Okay,
Time to see what's
Pink
behind his
Crab.
precious family portrait.
เรือนรูปภาพรอยอ่า
The two desks on this side look... It's a list of all the bus drivers, the most busy driver out of all.
ES อ้าวผมโดนติดตามมาครับ มีมอเตอร์ด้วยนะ kidnapping ด้วย
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
แสดงว่าไอ้หมอนี่มันติดตามเราเป็นสตอกเกอร์อันนี้เคลียร์หรือยังโอเคเคลียร์บัสอยู่ข้างนอกแล้วก็ reception เอาเซ่คุณย่าพวกคุณได้ทำงาน
Left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
43051มีการต่อสู้กัน มีบล็อกดับเบิลด้วยนี่มีเบิร์ธเดย์การ์ดด้วยคืออะไร
Can't believe she complained about this online.
นี่คืออะไร อ้าวน่าออกเฉย มีดราม่าด้วย จากโซฟีอะจดหมายขอเราจากโซฟีครับ
What a dramatic turn. I should keep this as evidence.
พอถาม
This
ก็
is
แบบ
the note Sophie
พอ
left.
ถาม about ดรา
Can
ม่า
you tell
นี่
me
นะครับ
more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
นึกว่าเรื่องตังค์สินะ
Did you read
pull up
Sophie's
ours.
letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
It says circuit's locked.
เซเรือร่างในคือพี่แกะครับ ผมขออนุญาตถามเรื่องจ
What
ด
do
ห
you
มาย
think
นะ
of
ครับ
this note?
It's no surprise she's left, is it? Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
ขอบคุณสำหรับข้อมูลเรียกอะไรกันเนี่ยผมขอผ่านนะครับ
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
แล้วจดหมาย
Have
นะ
you
ครับ
seen Sophie's resignation?
No. I can't say it comes at a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
เหลือพี่จระเข้กับบอสออฟฟิศบอสออฟฟิศโอ้ยคุณพี่ผมขอเดินไปครับ คุณพี่จะขวางทางผมทำไมครับ ผ
Are you writing another book?
No.
I can be your ghostwriter.
I'll think about it.
คุณพี่นักสืบดูเครียดๆนะครับผมขอถาม
What do
เอา
you
อันนี้
think
หน่อยครับ
of Sophie's resignation?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
เดี๋ยวที่นั่นสินะกันได้แล้วครับ
Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what's...
อะไรคุณได้กุญแจด้วยสองจดหมายคนละลายมือคนละลายมือเบ็กมิล
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room.
อ๋อ นี่คือกุญแจเซิร์ฟเวอร์เหรอ
Sophie got kidnapped. There must be more
โซ
to
ฟี
this.
ถูกพักพาตัวห้องนั้นก่อน
Let's see what's hidden in here.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business.
Secret ไปด้วย
Electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here. What's he keeping in all these boxes? I don't think it's meant to do this.
Under Eye ซะด้วยตาดำเสื้อก็เปื้อนก็หมวกผมขาจะยับ
Has that been there the whole day? เซลบอยเชอร์ซะด้วย มีกล้อง ตรงที่จอดรถบัส What's up with these bear bus vouchers on eBay?
ทำไมถึงขายที่นี่กัน
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
ที่ที่ดีกว่าไปแบบมุชิสอีกเอาว่าถั่วต้ม เย้
So this is what Rufus and... It might be illegal, but... This wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the salami bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the salami bandit get away with this. It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
นี่โซฟีอยู่ที่
Oh
ร
my
ถบัส
God! That's where she is being kept. It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
ไอ้แหมโซฟีกับเธอทุกคน
What are you doing? doing in there? Snooping around, are we? That room is strictly off limits. I even put up posters.
This is for important detective work.
ปวดเฉยเราไม่สนใจเราจะไปหาท้องฟรีฟรีแบบกระชับว่าต้อง
Manfred is the salami bandit. That makes a lot of sense. Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Frederson ended up incriminating Manfred instead. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this?
มีบางอย่าง
I
ที่เรา
had
ตกหล่น
collected
ไว้
everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
ครับว่าต้อง
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this. The salami bandit wasn't working alone.
ไม่ทำคน
It
เดี
made
ยว
sense for the bus driver to be involved. Aha! I had it all figured out now. It was time that I confront the culprits. But first, I had to free Sophie.
ต้องปลดปล่อยโซฟีออกมาก่อนจังหวะนี้ โซฟีผมมาช่วยแล้วครับ
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Why is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down. The Bretzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and
สรุป
unload
ได้
the
ว่าค
wares
ดีนี้ไม่
discreetly.
ทำคนเดียวครับ
The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested? He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course, he should be arrested.
โดนจับไป
What
ซะ
about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested? Manfred clearly was the one who gave the instructions. Sophie was naive to follow along, but I don't believe she is truly liable. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
บริสควรโด
He
นจับ
might
ครับ
have not realized what was going on entirely, but that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling. All right, I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred! Boris.
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Hey, I work.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus, how dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
จะเป็นความเสียงเข้มด้วย
Police? I didn't do anything.
You know very well you assisted in organized smuggling.
I didn't. I thought I was helping Sophie. She said her cousin was ill, and the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
But look at him! He's such a nice guy! I don't believe he could ever do something wrong.
He, has, though. Ignorance is no excuse in the eyes of the law.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
Not now, Fredderson.
เรียบร้อยแล้วก็เรียกตำรวจมา
Is an ugly mistress.
แม่ตาครับคุณหมี
But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice. But he already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
Ahem. Need a ride? I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
No, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun! Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
I. Yeah, fine.
ไปก็ไปวะ ขับไปดีด้วยโอ
Great!
เค
Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up,
Absolutely not.
and I could be your sidekick.
บ๊ายบายครับ
ありがとうございます。